Jason, Clear Creek Farm, how are we doing today? We are at the ABGA Nationals, day 4 I think it is, or day 5 maybe. Come on with us.
Jason is going to be showing up. See what happens to Jason. When people do that, we don't get it now, but they are, they're so stupid. It's like a favorite letter. No, I figured Jen would be an issue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome here to our first day of our ABGA show. And we appreciate everybody being here, appreciate your attendance. Honoring that this is our first class of the day. Once again, we're showing our percentage does. This is class 1A, 0 to 6 months of age. Should be 35 in the class.
Maybe we're going to watch this. Let's hold on.
Leah just, I don't know if she's at Tractor Supply or what, she just sent me a handwritten picture and sent 3 alcohol days free to go home. Handwritten right there. And on her phone number, she sent me a picture that said, all of them. Taking one stick cedars in it.
this evening, just like to remind you something we've done traditionally here at the show for many years. This is your first year to join us, just to like to remind you that we do make a donation here on behalf of the ABGA to a local charity here. So just want to let you know that Wednesday is Alzheimer's Day. Make sure you go and get your charity shirt from the Ford store. All the t-shirts proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Foundation. So once again, those shirts are for sale, and we'd like to get as many of those as we can sold today. Once again, the money goes for a really good cause to the Alzheimer's Association and Foundation. So once again, please go by the office there. Once again, if you're maybe first day again, we have a new name for our t-shirt sales and all things called the Ford store. And we ask that you go to the office. You can go outside the building on the west side, and there's a set of double doors there that goes back into the office. And it's all set up, and it's easy to look at everything we've got for sale. So once again, please go by today and pick up your t-shirt on behalf of the Alzheimer's Foundation.
Seems like she's a little bit
I was thinking, squealing all over the place. Slow down.
The exhibitors on the outside of the arena may be excused at time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as we've done this for the last 3 days, please give our exhibitors a round of applause.
Well, what a phenomenal percentage show. I think our show today is just been off the charts, so I commend everybody associated with these goats. Just a brief comment on each one here. You know, this junior division champion was one that sorted herself in class and then sorted herself in division and really gave us some things to kind of build around as we move forward in the show with the yearlings and the seniors, and the red doe that sorted herself kind of fit the bill too in terms of having a look and having some femininity and some style and balance. So it was really challenging in our mind, and then ending up here with the seniors with a lot of production and a lot of look, still having some style and balance. So y'all made our job hard, but at the same time, this was unanimous, and always a lot of fun when we have goats of this caliber out here, and we can analyze and we can study. And so at this time, I'll walk the ring one more time and shake the hand of our 2021 percentage national grand champion. We bring in that division reserve in, and hopefully from your vantage points you can see where we place our emphasis in females. They've got to have some style, they've got to have some balance. We want some structure, we want some integrity. We felt the second best one in the barn today. Right here, young man, congratulations.
And reserve ring is Lauren Hitter from Braddock, Arkansas.
I'm structurally unsound to begin with, so I was saying something about my feet, and she goes, well, I'll take care of it. And it was about 2 weeks later in the mail, I got a package of socks. And they were orthopedic socks. And so those are my Connie Ross socks that I always wear when I judge in. So I'm wearing Connie Ross socks today in her honor. But anyway, I know that I'm not doing her justice, but I appreciate the family here, and we've dedicated this to her. So let's put our hands together in her honor. Because I know she's looking down here, and I was blessed and fortunate while she got to be a national show, I got paired up with her as a superintendent, and those conversations that we had were I hold them near and dear. So exhibitors that are in this class, congratulations, thank you for honoring her with your participation. ABGA, thank you for honoring her with naming this the Connie Ross. So anyway, I've rambled long enough. I'll let y'all get on with the ribbons. And again, boy, she left a mark on the industry and left a mark on our heart. So appreciate y'all.
Why are we getting a picture?
Because it's in the morning. I guess not.
I don't know who Connie Ross
The results in our Connie Ross Memorial Class. In first place was Allison O'Neill. In second place was Julie Guerrero. In third place was Mike Reese. In fourth place was Boone Knotts. In fifth place was Sean Haley. In sixth place was Danielle Bugat. In seventh place was Sean Haley. In eighth place, Eli Merrill. Ninth place, Levi Dale. And in 10th place was Kyle Davis. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, would you give your winners here in the Connie Ross Memorial Class a round of applause? Thank you very much.
So we're here at the ABGA Nationals, and I'm down here with Myrna from Huber Ag. I think they're out of Canada.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about the Heatwave milk warmer. Saw this thing a couple days ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I think some of us here in the United States really need this. So I'm gonna talk to her a little bit about this. She's gonna tell us about it and how it works.
Practice anyway, so.
All right, start over.
Okay. The Heatwave milk warmer comes from the UK. So we can just stick the end of this hose into our bucket of milk that's been pre-mixed, or some people prefer to use the whole milk. And so just mix it in there. You can use the bubble pump to prime it through. This has got hot water in it, and you can adjust the settings on it. So by the time the milk goes through this coil, it comes out and is warm on the other end. So you can, there's also a non-return valve here, so that the milk doesn't just keep dripping over there and the milk doesn't run all the way back. There's also the teat guards you can purchase, which help them to latch on properly, and there's less bullying and the nipples can last a little longer, so that's an optional add-on. One of the things that I really like about it is that it's easier to clean, because it's really important to keep cleaning these milk machines. So what you can do is just pull this tube out of your milk bucket and put it into your cleaning solution bucket, and then you can just pump the cleaner right through to the end, so it makes cleaning really quick and easy, and then stick it back into your milk or the new milk that you put in. So it's important for the younger stock especially to have warm milk. So this is more like drinking from mom, because it's there all the time, and we've had some really good results, what we're hearing from customers, in being able to use the Heatwave milk warmer.
Once again, I'd like to introduce.
And I know the other day when I was talking to you, you said that you guys used to have one of the milk machines. We're not going to say which company, but what would you say the benefit is from this compared to a milk machine?
Yeah, so we find this a lot easier to clean because of being able to just use a bubble pump to pump it through. Also with the non-return valves, we were having less drippage from the nipples on the ground around it, and also less chance of having, it not working properly and only getting water to drink. And you don't have to hook it up to water, so it's more versatile to be used in other operations.
Okay, and would you say a small farm with 4 or 5 kids on bottles and stuff, would this work for them, or would it be something you'd have to have at least 10, 15, or 20 or something like that? Or would this work for somebody with a small operation?
Sure. So one of the reasons it works well with the smaller operation is because it's got 2 separate lines going through it. So you could even use one side for feeding lambs and another one for feeding calves or anything like that, or just use the one side, so you're not having to clean out 2 different parts. So it can work for a smaller operation as well.
All right. So does that just ends up plugging into a regular outlet? You don't need no special wiring or nothing like that. So
yeah.
And then basically it has the control on the side to set your temperature, so when they get older, you can kind of reduce it and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where could they find more information or get a hold of you guys from?
Yes, good question. You can go to www.huberequipment.com, and you can also check us out on Twitter or Facebook, and we can get this shipped out to you from anywhere.
Okay. I will take and leave a link down in the description. I was been pretty bad this week about doing that, but I will definitely get a link for their information on their website down in the description and stuff. Thank you for talking to me today about this and stuff. I'm really excited. I'm trying to talk the wife into letting me get one, because I think this will change our operation. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming along. I couldn't find much information on other things today, so I thought I'd come down here and bother her a little bit. It's been a slow day in the show ring. We're just doing percentages, so let's get back to checking things.
Or you got the baby. Say hi. The baby got the one still.
Sire Services. On the butt collection, who wants it? 500, 500, we get 500, 500, not half, 5 and a half you wear. 5, 50 wear, we get 5 and a half, 5 and a half you wear. We get 5 and a half, we get 50 wear, we get 5 and a half, we get 5, 50 wear, we get 5 and a half, and we get last call I have 5, 50 now. So over here, 500 over here, who wants it? 500, who got it? Yes, sir. He said there's over $300 worth of stuff over there, guys. 170, 180, if you want it. 170, you here, but you 180, 180, 180 on the ground. Is that right? 170, you here, but you 170, 180, anybody else? 170, 180, 80, 80, 80, out. Boom, you got it on. 170. Going around, thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Oh my, I got a nice buckle on this, braided belt, guys. Nice buckle. What's the buckle got over there, right? Goat, yep. Got a Borgo Go Mystery Stitch. How much on this good belt, guys? Belt and buckle, how much here? 100 on the lid. But I can put it over here, but you put it on the lid, but you put it, but you get 50, but you get 50 wear, but you get 50 on the lid, but you get 50, but you get 50 wear, but you get 5 wear, but you get 50, 55. What's it? 50 on the lid, but you get 5 wear. Look at that. 50, not 5. 5 wear, but you get 5 wear, but you get 50, but you get 5, 5, but you get 55 wear, but you get 50, but you get 5, 5, but you get 50, 55.
5 is all wrapped up here at the ABGA Nationals. We didn't do very good today. Actually, I missed a class. Wasn't paying attention, so it was my fault. I would admit it. But we got the goats all fitted up for tomorrow, ready to go. We have 2 to show tomorrow, so see you guys all then. Hope you guys had a great day, and see you on the next video.